Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. 2915, this is where Bitcoin is sitting today, guys. We have seen a bit of a downturn in the market over the last 24 hours. Although Bitcoin price trajectory still going in the right direction here. We're not seeing any lower lows, so that's good. We're still maintaining support up here. I mean, if we went below 24,700, that would not be good, but we're not seeing that. Right now in the crypto market, we're seeing the market cap holding at about $1.17 trillion. We're seeing 24-hour volume going down about 17%, and Bitcoin dominance here maintaining. We haven't really seen too much in the way of Bitcoin either taking off or altcoins really taking off against Bitcoin, changing that number. In the last 24 hours, we are seeing a bit of red for the crypto market. So Bitcoin is down about 1.3%, Ethereum down 1.2%. We've got BNB coin down 2%, XRP down 4.5%, and some of these other altcoins too down 3.8, 4.4, 3.7, so on and so forth. So a bit of a down day for the market. Unfortunately, XRP has taken, the brunt of the hit. Of course, we did see a lot of investors investing in XRP last month. This was, of course, due to the FOMO because of the lawsuit. Here, let me throw XRP on the hourly just to show you guys what we've got here. And we are hovering dangerously close now to this absolute bottom end here for XRP at around 66.7. So XRP trading right now at about 66.4 as of the time of this recording. We can see it did wick down below. Here, let me bring this up here. It did wick down below this line here. So that is the absolute bottom that we saw earlier last month in July. Did wick down, and it's trying to make its way back up here. I mean, if you'll take a look at just some of the other cryptocurrencies that rallied in the same direction as XRP after we did get that verdict here. This is XLM, showing you guys XLM is down quite a bit as well. So we got to consider, I mean, let's not look at the overall price as an absolute indicator. We got to consider these coins have rallied quite a bit, XLM, XRP, right? So we can't really be too upset. We are still maintaining support. I mean, technically we're maintaining support, and even worst case scenario, guys, and I hope it doesn't come to this. I was hoping that we would maintain that support throughout and that we'd continue making our way up. But even if we don't, I mean, even if we maintain support in and around here, up above 58 cents. If we build support down in and around here, we're still okay. I mean, to be technical, I don't want to see this. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is not what I want, but if we do this, we're still technically okay from a technical standpoint. So this was our saving grace because if we had not seen that, we could have gone a lot lower. So let's just keep an eye on what is going on. I mean, some Algorand fans are probably even more disappointed. Algo is dead. This coming from Nick, Crypto Crusader here. That's what most are saying recently with the major decline of Algo's price. This is what we were always talking about, being greedy while others are fearful. If you have been around for a while and researched Algorand, then you are aware that this project is not dead. I see this as a huge opportunity for the long term. Now, Algorand, a bit of a surprise when the SEC hit Algorand, and it really did cause the price to decline significantly. We are actually seeing a great buying opportunity. I mean, if you have the confidence in Algorand, fundamentally as a coin, great buying opportunity here, retracing right back down to these March 2020 lows when the beer flu shut down the economy. And I mean, full disclosure, I do hold some Algorand. I did buy it higher than this price, 10.7, but I am thinking of cost averaging down into some more Algorand. I'm really on the fence about this because I'm not entirely sure if it's the best move for my portfolio. However, I will be telling my patrons if I do decide to do that or not, and we're probably going to talk a little bit more about that. I've had some questions about XDC as well, so if that's something you guys are interested in, I'm planning some videos for this month. It is only $5 a month, guys, and it is the beginning of the month, so it's a good time to join. I'm going to be posting my trades on the days that they occur. I'm also going to be talking about different coins. Some of you guys may not have heard some of them. Some of you may have questions. So again, $5 a month. This is what I'm doing. You can follow my trading strategy, patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. But yeah, Algorand, just another one of those coins that is not doing very well, but could potentially be a great opportunity for this coming bull run. Now, Cypress Demanicore posted this. Okay, now this is the July CC data report. Pay attention, rewind. Remember a few months ago, they were telling you all crypto was dead. Do you guys remember that? Because I certainly do. Fast forward, now they are writing reports explaining to the crowd how institutions were buying up your fear. So again, guys, this is just from last month, okay? July 2023 Digital Asset Management Review from CC data up here, you guys can see XLM, XRP, and SOL-based products saw recent activity spike. XLM-based products, for example, surged by 62.7% to 17.3 million, following a spike in Grayscale's XLM product, recording a premium of more than 330%. XRP and Solana-based products have also benefited from the SEC lawsuit verdict and recorded an increase of 33.2% and 55.7% in assets under management to 65.7 million and 87.8 million respectively. So big numbers for these particular coins. Over the last few years, it has attracted significant attention from investors in the traditional markets. Overall, regulatory frameworks for exchanges and cryptocurrency are becoming clearer. However, compared to traditional asset classes, digital asset markets have a long way to go before more risk-averse investors are fully at ease. Institutional investors looking to gain regulated exposure to digital assets are likely to turn to the growing number of crypto investment products such as ETNs and ETFs. So this is the other thing we have to remember, okay? Institutional investors, guys, we got to remember, this is the big money. This is not retail. This is not FOMO. This is smart money. And ETNs and ETFs are becoming more popular. So we could, in fact, see more institutional money coming into those products. That would certainly affect the market as a whole. So they say such as ETNs and ETFs that have gained popularity over the last couple of years across Europe and the US. These products make crypto more accessible to investors because they can be traded on traditional stock exchanges with the complexities of custody and storage abstracted away from the end user. So this basis caters to institutional investors. Again, mentioning the institutions there. So very important information for us to remember, guys, when you're looking at an algo price at about 10.5 cents and it is basing right back down here in support, guys. This is a textbook setup for buying into more to cost average down your position, or if you do not hold algo, a great opportunity to get in. Again, guys, I'm going to be talking more about this on my Patreon this coming month. I'm planning a few videos this month, and unfortunately, we just don't know when some of these coins are going to pop. Like XDC, for example. I mean, we've already seen significant gains for the XDC coin. How much has that crypto gone up? At this point, I mean, we did see it almost hit 200%. Now it's hovering around 150, give or take. So these are the kinds of examples we're going to keep an eye on, and what could happen at any moment. Now, this is something else I wanted to make a note of. Wheezy at Nerd Nation Unboxed posted this, retweeting out BitStamp's tweet when they say tomorrow XRP, the XRP ledger. In this video, it's just a bit of a splash animation here with XRP taking XRP to the next level coming soon. And apparently there is going to be an announcement today. So they posted this yesterday and the announcement's going to be today. You guys probably remember Ripple did take an undisclosed minority stake in BitStamp. And this happened about 2 months ago. US-based blockchain company Ripple has taken an undisclosed minority stake in Luxembourg-based cryptocurrency exchange BitStamp. So that was the big news a couple of months ago. And now BitStamp is saying they're going to take XRP to the next level. So maybe an integration on the XRP ledger. We just don't know yet, but stay tuned. Of course, I will be bringing you the news once we get it, guys. Wheezy continuing by saying, BitStamp has served as the gateway for facilitating access to RippleNet network. Ripple president Monica Long said in the company's recent stake acquisition in European crypto exchange BitStamp will further help grow the company's international presence and diversification beyond payments. Is this going to be related? Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I've been noticing other Ripple partnerships blooming here, TerraPay and UBA, to enable e-wallet transfers for Wave users in Senegal. Now, TerraPay is a Ripple partner, and now they've partnered with Wave Digital Finance. So they've partnered to offer real-time transactions to Wave mobile wallet users using money transfer services like Western Union, Ria, MoneyGram, Small World, and more. So we know Ria is also a Ripple partner, just as a side note. The service has been developed to provide affordable and accessible payment solutions to send instant money transfers from key corridors in major countries such as France, Spain, Germany, and the UAE to Senegal. So Senegal specifically, key corridors clearly for that country, and fairly exotic, I would assume. Wave has more than 7 million monthly active users in Senegal, enabling it to receive funds transferred through UBA Senegal and TerraPay's global payment infrastructure. Wave's partnership with TerraPay and UBA Senegal is a significant step towards making financial services acceptable to anyone in the country. So that to me sounds like a big deal. I mean, if you are living in Senegal and, you're doing business there, let's say you don't have access to a great payment system, enter TerraPay and, their partnership with Wave Digital Financial, you can run on the XRP ledger, enabling money transfers through these exotic corridors. So I think that is, just another piece of this puzzle, looking for this worldwide adoption and worldwide integration. So great news there. Another one here from Mike Manfield. Ripple partner AirWallex, a leading global payments and financial platform for modern business, today announced its partnership with OurCrowd. So they're teaming up with OurCrowd to make it easier to invest in global startups. So here it is. Today they announced their partnership with OurCrowd, the global venture investing platform and Israel's most active venture investor. For the first time, institutions and individual accredited investors will have the ability to invest in startups anywhere in their own local currency with a single click of a button. Until now, when making a startup investment, investors had to convert their local currency to US dollars and then wire it. With this new partnership, OurCrowd's investors from over 195 countries can invest in global startups on a digital platform in their own currency easily, quickly, and with favorable terms. And guys, here's a quote: with the globalization of a startup world, advanced fintech, which is multi-currency, is a game changer. Now you can be sitting in Israel and invest in a Silicon Valley startup, pay in shekels with a single click, and is totally transparent. This coming from OurCrowd CEO John Medved. Another representative from Airwallex said, with embedded finance, modern businesses of all sizes can bring global connectivity to customers by offering their own local payment solutions and minimizing FX pain points. Our embedded finance partnership is a perfect example of how we support and enable our customers' end users to grow while also giving OurCrowd the tools to expand and deepen their services. So FX, obviously a pain point, and these companies want to see that friction lessened. Airwallex, a Ripple partner, so they obviously see the benefit in this. Wanted to thank Mike for posting that, guys. I also happen to see this from Tranglo. Tranglo and SWA money transfer to boost Nepal remittances. So Tranglo, another big Ripple partner, is excited to announce an expanding partnership with SWA Money Transfers, Nepal's leading digital remittance company and a subsidiary of the F1 Soft Group, to improve remittances to the country further. With the announcement, Tranglo's global partners can now send transactions directly through Tranglo to the ESWA or ESWA, I don't know how to pronounce that, digital wallet, enabling seamless digital transfers to millions of Nepali recipients. Tranglo will also enhance F1 Soft's core remittance solution, Phone Remit, with direct API access and smart integration. So boom, guys, more Ripple partners nailing it in different parts of the world. I will link this in the description of the video if you want to read the rest of this. The rest of this article was just released today too. So this is all fresh news. I think we're starting to see a lot of these companies, expanding even further now. And, especially if they do business specifically with the United States, expanding seems logical considering we just got that Ripple SEC verdict, because now the US is open for business. Well, I mean, not entirely, but we're getting there. We're getting very, very close. Crypto Eddie here posting this. Okay, most wouldn't argue Caitlyn Long is an excellent critical thinker. Expect more failure. So she's talking specifically about the US market and had some insightful things to say here, guys. Listen to this.
Most of us in the industry acknowledge that we know there are others coming. The wave of the failures of the service providers in this industry is not over yet in the United States. So not all of what the United States government did was undeserved. A big, huge chunk of it was. And I was just having a debate with somebody, very early Bitcoiner recently, on whether 90% of the industry needs to just blow up and go away, or 99% of the industry.
Does that sound familiar to you guys? Who else said that exact same thing?
Brad, tell me here then, where does this go? I mean, let's have a look at just effectively what we have. We've got so many cryptocurrencies out there. You're one of the front runners, but the thing is, are there too many of you guys?
Actually, I agree with you. I think there are too many. There are around 3,000 different digital assets that trade on a daily basis now. I think, anytime there's a new market, there's a lot of people that run into that market and try to show that they can solve a problem, they can deliver a customer need. I have said publicly before that I think 99% of all crypto probably goes to zero. But there is that 1% where I think that is focused on solving a real problem for real customers and is able to do that at scale. And that's going to be game changing. And I think that's going to continue to grow significantly in the decades ahead.
99% of coins will go to zero. Caitlyn Long now saying the exact same thing. I'm going to continue this clip. Listen to this.
Needs to just blow up and go away. I've been on the record for years. In fact, started writing about this back in 2018, that the ETF is a double-edged sword for Bitcoin. Why? It certainly brings in more liquidity, but on the flip side, the Wall Street leverage games are going to be a lot easier to play. And now we come back to what I just described, where it was startups that were blowing themselves up on leverage games. And unfortunately, now we're actually going to see the very companies that I would argue should not be playing these leverage games with an asset of finite quantity, because there will never be a lender of last resort. And because of what I described with so few Bitcoin actually changing hands, there won't ever be a clearinghouse of meaningful size as well. So what does that mean? It means that no institution had better get more than one-to-one leveraged ever. The moment they become more than one-to-one leveraged, then it's just a matter of time before the market sniffs that out and the institution fails in the so-called run on the bank. No one's ever making more Bitcoin. So unfortunately, I think the US still doesn't have it right, that it doesn't quite understand it's dealing with a very different animal. And to use Trace Mayer's point, he called Bitcoin the apex predator of finance. Trace Mayer is one of the original Bitcoiners who started buying Bitcoin at 25 cents. And I think he's right that you don't mess around. You don't play leverage-based financialization games with Bitcoin. And unfortunately, we're now looking at some very large institutions coming in to do just that.
So essentially what she's saying here is the apex predator of finance. Wow, I've not heard that before. But Bitcoin, what she's suggesting is that is exactly what it is. Because of its finite quantity, the banks, the big financial institutions, they can't play those same silly games that they've been playing in the past, and it could wreck them, so to speak. Some really interesting points here from Caitlyn Long, and even the fact that she said the 99% of cryptos are going to fall to the wayside, similar to what we heard Brad Garlinghouse say in this clip here. I will link both of these clips in the description of the video for you. We also got this, guys, the other day from Monica Long. Okay, XRP Crypto Wolf posting this. Ripple is going to expand into the US following their SEC lawsuit win, declaring XRP not a security. And we got Monica Long in a CNBC interview expressing her enthusiasm for the clarity the ruling provides and explained how it will shape Ripple's operational strategy moving forward. Guys, I got the clip up here. Listen to this.
So it's been a couple of weeks now since the judge's ruling in our case, providing clarity that XRP is not a security, which we're very happy about. It gives us a lot of clarity in terms of how Ripple will operate its business going forward. And we are, re-engaging with a lot of the U.S. market. But really, a lot of our growth over the years has been outside of the U.S. I think that's reflective of where there is regulatory clarity, places like the U.K., Europe, Singapore, Dubai, in the Middle East. These are jurisdictions that have provided clear frameworks and rules. So that's where we see a lot of growth for our business around payments.
Yeah, and Monica, the UK was singled out as one of the big countries in the Statista report as one of the big hubs for fintech. Is that a country where you're looking to kind of up your investment, particularly as the UK wants to become a crypto hub with specific regulations tailored to crypto companies? Is that where you're looking to put more of your operations going forward?
Absolutely. So our large hub offices, of course, we have a presence in the US, but our presence in London has grown significantly over the years. That office has more than doubled in size, and we have a pretty large footprint in terms of our customer base throughout Europe and the Middle East. Dubai is another key office for us, as well as Singapore. So we've seen a lot of growth through Europe, Middle East, Asia Pacific, and Latin America has been a region that has certainly been heating up for us. We have a key office there in Sao Paulo.
So obviously we know about the global expansion, but guys, did you catch what he said earlier? We are re-engaging with a lot of the US market. This means the clarity will affect the American banking sector. The largest economy in the world is the United States, followed very closely by China. Nevertheless, this Ripple adoption, guys, still might take some time, but I think it will certainly turn heads. And we got confirmation from Monica Long that this is now happening. So, I mean, despite the fact that XRP price has slumped a bit, we are getting a lot of positive news. 99% of coins still might fall to the wayside. Be sure you guys are diversifying your portfolios this time around. You can follow me on my Patreon for only $5 a month if you want to see what I'm trading. That's just my opinion, though. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.